What's going on, everyone? It's Sean from Barbell Built Body. Today I'm going to talk about 3 things that can be going wrong with your unrack that is messing up your bench press. Now, first thing is, what am I talking about messing up your bench press? I'm talking about what I like to call the double setup, and that is when you set up to unrack the bar, you get tight, you get ready, you lose all tension because you unrack the bar weird, and then you get the bar in pressing position out here where you're ready to begin your press, and you have to re-tension your scapula, reset up, gain tension again, and then press. You don't want to do that. You should have one setup, and that is before you unrack the bar. So as soon as you unrack the bar, you should be ready to press. The only thing that happens is the bar pops up a little bit and out. You have some slight shoulder extension, like that. I mean, you're just boop, boop. Should be small. So what's going wrong? First thing is, you could have the rack height set up too high. Now, if the rack height's set up too high, you grab the bar and your arms are already fully extended, the only way to pop that bar out is to protract your shoulders, or protract your shoulder blades and pop it out. So you lost all tension in your upper back. Now you have it ready to start the press, but your back's in the wonky position. You have to retract your scapula, get tension again in your back, and then try and press. You don't want to do that. So if this is an issue, drop the rack a little bit. It's better to have slightly more, a little bit tricep extension as you're popping out than being too high and losing all shoulder stability. So, second thing is, what can be causing this, is you are not under the bar far enough, which means as soon you're unracking the bar up here towards your head versus down here to where you're just popping it out and moving it an inch forward. Now, why does that make a big difference? Well, if you're up here, your scapula's, if your arms are up here, you cannot, one, it's incredibly hard to unrack if you're by yourself, especially with heavy weights, if not impossible. 2, your scapulas are upwardly rotated and it's almost impossible to get into a tight position when your arms are up here. As soon as your arms are that, your shoulders are that abducted, it's extremely hard to gain tension. So you don't want your arms out here as you're up here trying to press it out. Don't want to do that. So, to remedy this, what do? You got to get under the bar further. The bar should be sitting closer, exactly where it is, I can't tell you, but closer to that shoulder line, right? Because most people press, you're starting about here, so you want the bar just to come out a little bit. Now, along with that line is, depending on how your rack is set up, so the Rogue has a couple inches of play in here. You want to set up with that bar all the way forward. Now, I know all racks are different depending on what you're benching on, but if you have something like this, where you have a lot of play here, roll that thing all the way forward, and that is where you start the unrack. Then you just, remember, unrack should be get in position, slight elbow extension just to pop it out of the bar, and it moves forward just like an inch or two. It is not a drastic move. So, I hope this is helpful, but as soon as you unrack that bar, you should be ready to press. Like I said, all you're doing is popping it out, moving it a little bit forward. Boom, you're ready. So your setup should be completely done by the time you grab that bar and unrack it. Hope these tips are helpful. Comment below with any questions, comments. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @SimpleFitnessBySean. I'll talk to you guys soon.